The giant dragon initially wanted to duel with the strongest human swordsman but was deceived into carrying his child. At first, the swordsman was hired by the villagers to eliminate the monsters nearby for a generous reward, and he thought the job would be easy, but as soon as he saw the monster, he regretted it. The creature the villagers referred to was actually a giant dragon. The dragon said her species was born to fight the strong, and she had been waiting for 1,000 years, immediately launching an attack, but the swordsman shouted for her to stop, saying their weight classes were simply incomparable and it wouldn't be a fair fight, which the dragon agreed to, so she transformed into a human form. To the swordsman's shock, the dragon was a girl, and just as he was about to fight, the giant dragon breathed fire and destroyed a large area of forest behind him. Terrified, the swordsman shouted to stop again, saying that since it was a fight to the death, she should face the strongest human, and he would bring them right away. But the girl wasn't foolish. She knew the swordsman was just making an excuse to escape, so the swordsman changed his words, claiming he could create a human stronger than himself, but it would take 10 months, and the girl agreed, on the condition that the swordsman wasn't allowed to leave. He had to create this person in front of her. Seeing he was trying to flee, the swordsman said that if he had to create someone here, he might need her help, as she wanted to fight the strongest opponent, which the dragon agreed to, wondering why her body was changing. The dragon asked, and the swordsman replied that a child born from the strongest swordsman and a dragon would surely be more powerful, but the dragon couldn't wait. She wanted to fight the child inside her right then. The swordsman deliberately provoked her. Didn't you say 10 months would pass in the blink of an eye? Are you afraid of losing to your own child? So you're deliberately tormenting the baby inside you, hoping it will be weaker when it's born? The dragon declared she would never think of such a thing. She didn't understand family bonds and would wait for the child to be born before defeating them. Soon, the child was born, and the scene was warm and joyful. The swordsman then asked the dragon, didn't you say you would fight him the moment he was born? Panicked, the dragon said it would be better to wait until he grew stronger first. 5 years later, the boy caught a fever and fell ill, and the dragon panicked, fearing he might die, something the swordsman had never expected, as he didn't think the dragon would take care of the child, insisting gently that it wasn't affection. The dragon said if the child died of illness, she wouldn't be able to fight him, and the swordsman left smiling. Before long, the boy married an elf, and the swordsman asked why the dragon still hadn't fought him, to which she replied that a child who was half elf and half dragon might be even stronger. Time flew by, and the swordsman's life was drawing to an end. He told the dragon that his claim of creating the strongest human and needing 10 months was just an excuse to survive, and the dragon said she had seen through it long ago. The swordsman said he was grateful to see her before he died, and in the end, he left the giant dragon crying alone.